Hey, I'm late. I'm late. First off, I don't know how to say it exactly. Is it Happy Remembrance Day / Veterans Day, or is it like just how do you say that? Like, like the happy part like makes it seem disrespectful. But like, you don't just go up to people and say Remembrance Day.
Holiday.
No, it's a Memorial Day of sorts.
Yeah. So you don't have to say anything.
I guess you don't have to say anything. But it's okay, whatever. I don't know how to say it. Well, what's going on, guys? I said last night that I would do the dishes today, so that's what we're doing. And it is Remembrance Day. There we go. Okay, I have your comments over here. I don't normally do lives at this time. It's noon. I'm a little late because I was at work. You might be able to tell. I got a little mud on my shirt. Okay. We got quite a few dishes here. Excellent. Excellent. This is gonna keep falling again, isn't it? Let's try to put her in a nice spot there. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't fall again. Carmel says hello. To you, actually.
Oh, hi.
It wouldn't be a live show without the camera falling. Right? Okay. Tropical storm headed our way. Schools are closed. Hunkering down. Wow. Still storms going on right now. I feel like you hear about storms more so these days. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. This goes in here, right? So, does anyone have any questions or anything like that? I'm going to try to answer some questions. Josh, have you ever sculpted in stone? I have not necessarily sculpted stone. I have turned a piece of stone, 2 pieces of stone into axe heads, if that counts. So yes and no. I have not made necessarily a sculpture, more so of a tool. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Hello, Orangey. Orange. What's your last name? Is it Borange? Hello, Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. Wait, you're the scrapbooker person, right? I see that I'm always, well, not always, but every so often, I'll get a notification that says, Hopeless by Elizabeth has mentioned you in a video. Yes, you can call me L. Oh, Karen, thank you very much. Where is your other truck? Sounds like you're yelling that question. Which other truck do you mean? I'm not sure which truck you're talking about. I will look for your next comment. If I mention you in my videos, I link and tag. Yeah, I see them. A well-made axe is a piece of art. They weren't necessarily well-made. They were more primitive design. They were well-made in the fact that you could actually use them. They're more like hatchets. They're like this size. Should I change it to peel? Orange peel, that would be hilarious. I make journals, altered books, and journal my life. Yeah. I watched the one video. Once again, we fell. Let's put you somewhere else. I wish you could go right there, maybe. I need something more. How about this? How about this? Microwave. You need more duct tape. This is not your normal dish time. No, it is not. Oh, I forgot to put soap in the water. See, I'm all screwed up. I'm all sorts of screwed up. Remember? Always use Dawn. Unless there's some other environmentally friendly soap that smells delicious. Why do they make soap smell like you can eat it? Because it definitely doesn't taste like you can eat it. Cool. Hope you enjoyed my hot mess video. It's mostly just your hands, right? And you like, it's like top view, and you're like, I hope my head isn't in this video. Oh, guys, I can't do an Elizabeth impression really. And then you cut out. I saw the one where you cut out, or no, wait, sorry, you already cut out a bunch of stuff, and you were gluing it into a book that was already a book, I think. I can't remember exactly what it was. Remember the cup from yesterday? Okay. Michelle Leonard says, I love Dawn. Photo Deviant. Hello. Delphina. Beth. Michelle. Dawn is your daughter's middle name. You named her after some soap? You're like, honey, I just can't find a name in the 1,000,001 baby names book. And then you were washing the dishes. Actually, you were watching me wash the dishes, and you're like, we should name it Josh, but if it's a girl, we'll name her Dawn. Apple scented Dawn. It's good, good. I like that. Scrubbing the toilet, right? Your next sculpture should be a tripod. Well, this tripod thing is not really a tripod. It's like a monopod, and it has like a suction cup on it. What I need is something that's more suction-y than the side of the cabinet. Doesn't hang on to there very often, very long. All right, we got a clean toilet. It's clean enough to drink out of. It has become discolored somehow. Oh well. All right, we got some cutlery here. Get all the cutlery out. Caught yet another live. Yeah, doing lots of lives lately it seems, but that's because I haven't had luck with my vlogs too much. But I should be able to do more filming for my current vlog now, today, after this. Dawn is also the first appearance of light. Where did I see that? Beth McNeely. Dawn is also the first appearance of light. Yeah, but they probably named her after the soap, not the light. It's just more poetic when you name something after some soap. You know, a nice clean name. Be careful drinking out of any toilet, especially if Dakota is around. Why? What did Dakota do? How's the shop heating system? Well, the shop heating system is doing this. It's cold out here. And if you can do that ferociously enough, you can stay warm. But other than that, it's not a very good heating system. But I haven't gotten the furnace yet. It's I don't know what's taking so long necessarily. We'll see. My name is not Karen. It is pronounced Kryn. Oh. It's spelt like Karen, but not. So that's why I thought it was Karen. My name is not Karen. Did it used to be Karen until Karen became like a name that people don't want anymore because of Karens? And then you're like, no, my name is Kryn. Alright, Kryn. There's this fly that managed to get into the house and he just will not die. There was actually a couple because Hank got one. He ate it the other day. It was like buzzing around like bzzz, up against the window, and he just like lazily like stuck out his tongue like a frog and just like licked it up. Took him a few tries, and then he did like a weird chew thing, chewed it up, swallowed it, and I was like, yes, thank you. The fly likes the soap. Really? Oh, because of the smell? You can't create art while running in circles. Are you going to put in a boiler system in your shop? No. I'm going to be putting in a furnace. I don't know what a boiler system is, so maybe? I don't know what you mean by that. If you mean like, if I'm going to heat it with water, no, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be a furnace, like a gas furnace, because there's already gas run to it. And then I was also thinking about putting in a wood stove, but we'll see about that. Josh, have you ever painted a deer or a bear? Would love something like that for my house. I have painted both. If you check out my Facebook page, My Hands Gallery, you can look in there and you'll see them. In the Animal Kingdom Gallery. Okay. Message was retracted. I like the bass he painted. Oh, I still have that one. It's different than my normal paintings. Let's see here. What's happening? I'm missing a lot of... I'm watching currently a 27-minute ad on my... to read the comments. I just turned on the video on another account, and now I'm watching a 27-minute ad. Actually, it's longer than 27 minutes because it's counting down, and it's already been on for a long time. Hold on here. Since you seem to do dishes often, ever thought about a washing machine? A washing machine? We have a washing machine, but I think you mean a dishwasher. Yeah, of course. I have a dishwasher. This is mostly for the lots of people already know this if they've been here for a long time, but the dishwasher does work, except for the seal around the door is wrecked. So it just pours water out of the corner. It just goes.
It's also really dirty from the previous owners, and I tried to clean it and I sliced my hand.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Also, yeah, it's kind of dirty from the previous owners. Ashley cleaned it. Also, this door is yeah, that. So I don't know if you heard the click, but I just closed it, but it just slammed open anyways.
Like if one of the little dogs was under there, they would get seriously hurt.
Yeah. Okay. So you got to close it a little more carefully, I guess. Perfect timing. Elizabeth says she loves your photos of the chickens.
Oh, thanks, Elizabeth.
Can't you buy a new seal? Yes, I can buy a new seal. But
All the other issues.
there's other issues with it. The main issue that we're having is the seal. But also the door slams open. And also there's something that's really sharp in there. That's bad. And then there's these It's a whole thing. We'll get a new dishwasher at some point. It's just, this is just as easy. No, it's not as easy, actually. That's a lie. I don't know why I said that. I can do this. Yeah. Then there won't be any more. As I said, you need more duct tape. I got plenty of duct tape. Then there won't be any more washing dishes with Josh. That's true, there wouldn't be. And if you like them, I'd probably find another thing we could do lives with to do the answering the questions sessions. Did the chickens ever go out in the snow? No, they didn't. They hardly ever go out into the snow. Last year they didn't hardly. Do you ever make your own tools? Yeah, I do. Depending on what they are, depending on what my needs are, yeah. They go in the toilet. What? Some people I think are lagging. Catching flies live with Hank, this is old. Old news. Usually I'm the one who's behind. The chickens. The chickens. Loading the dishwasher with Josh. A ceiling light looks like it's coming down. Which one?
Or
That one? Or do you mean this one? Yeah, we just have it up there like that because that we don't actually want that light. But we didn't want to buy a new light until we get our dining room table so that we could pair it. So I just didn't know it would take this long to do the dining table. So, you know, you can buy the hook for your dishwasher like the ones for fridge that is meant for kids so they can't open it. I think it would work for dishwashers to stay closed. Could be. Or we could just not open the dishwasher and then it would be fine. I hadn't noticed it before. Oh no? The chickens go in the toilet, not outside. What do you mean, go in the toilet? Why would they go in there? They don't even have a toilet. Golden Comet chickens are the best. They lay eggs practically all year long. Golden Comet? Well, any chicken can lay all year long if you keep 12 hours of light and keep it warm enough. But right now, who laid?
Nugget and Ginger again.
Nugget and Ginger both laid today. Toilet. They go. They go. I don't know what we're talking about. Toilet wise. Are you talking about my mug? I don't know what you mean. People are saying, Ashley, oh, you can see her ear.
I'm just giving you some more.
Maybe they meant you put them in the bathroom when it's too cold. Oh!
Like stuff on the
Oh.
Oh, downstairs.
That's what they, okay.
I was thinking about that.
Right, they don't go in the snow, they go in the toilet. Okay. Do people call a bathroom a toilet? Or I heard people call it a bathroom, a washroom, or a restroom. I've never heard someone just call it a toilet before. Why'd you call it? Yeah, they go in the bathtub. Or it just sounded weird. Why would they go in the toilet? But I understand now. That makes sense. I mean, that doesn't make sense. You must be from somewhere else.
There's something on your hair. Can I fix it?
Yeah, go.
No, it's just like fluff.
Oh.
Sorry.
British use the term toilet. Water closet. Did you put hay around the chicken coop? We didn't put hay, but we put straw. If you follow Ashley's Instagram, you'll see that. Or do you do that and that's why you asked? No, that would be weird because then you would already know. England calls it the loo. Oh yeah, I've heard that too. Some people call it here that as well, but they do it, I think, mostly ironically. It's the toilets in the UK. Alright. Elise. I don't have Instagram, says Alex D. Baking soda will clean the cup. No, it's clean. It's discolored. But it's lighter now. I think it always was, but I don't remember because it's on the outside as well. In a few places. Alright, while we waiting for you, someone said you're drinking out of a toilet bowl. Said you were drinking. Right. I was, out of that bowl. Something might have gotten under the glaze on the toilet cup. Could be. Could be. The glaziness, whatever you call it, is all cracked as well. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, I guess it's not good, but I don't know if it's necessarily bad. It'd be something if you could train the chickens to use the toilet, no need to clean the coop.
Good girl. Good girl. Did you get it? Did you get it? Tina's hunting flies.
Oh, Tina got a fly. If a whale made of wire clicks or whistles in the woods without anyone around, does it make a sound? Whales are pretty awesome. Do you guys agree? Like, whales are pretty sick. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna start working on that room downstairs.
No.
No, not yours.
Oh, okay. Guys, in the next vlog, you'll see we're finally going to take care of the packing room. All those boxes. Remember, like, how many vlogs ago I was going to do that? Got distracted, did something else? Well, that's probably going to happen again today. But Ashley wants to get it done because we're going to make a spare bedroom at some point. And both of the rooms that we have are filled. So we're going to work on cleaning them both up. Whales are awesome. Definitely agree. Coffee and tea can stain the mug. Try soaking in vinegar and perhaps even in baking soda. Just not the same time. Well, how would it stain the outside? I'm pretty sure it's the actual makeup of a cup. There's a tiny crack in the glaze of cups and the stain is underneath. Sometimes you can bleach it. It works best if you use hot water with it. I honestly don't even care. Because I hardly ever use that cup. I just use it because I have it. And I just have it because I thought it was funny. Is Dakota coming to live with you in spare room? No. Did you want him to? We were thinking about, like, a while ago of having Dakota live here, if he wanted to. But he smokes way too much weed, and it stinks too badly, so I just can't stand that smell. And then, which is fine if he just smoked it outside, and I imagine that's what he would do. But then he's got to, like, change his clothes, because, man, it just reeks. And then in the wintertime, he'd have to go outside. Maybe when we build our cabin, he'll live in the cabin if he wants. I don't know if that will work out, but also he wouldn't be able to live there in the winter because unless he kept it somehow plowed to get down there, I don't know. What kind of breed is Hank? Hank is a Malamute. That's where he gets his size. Shepherd, which is where he gets his pattern. collie, which is where he gets I don't know what.
His ears.
I guess his ears and his huge knowledge knot.
He's got that like white patch going too. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi.
He's mostly collie apparently.
It's just crazy.
My weed smells great.
That's where he gets his.
If it smells anything like weed that all weed smells like, then it to me is just it's so gross smelling. I mean it's okay if it's just you pass through it, but if it's like lingering, oh, it's gross. But so is cigarette smoke. Although when cigarettes are being smoked, they smell fine. But once they're like, it's that stale smoke smell, it just reeks. But I would think it would be awesome if Dakota lived here. Minus that, I always wanted to live with him. Like, I mean, I lived with him growing up, but I mean, besides that. Who knows? Maybe in the future that'll happen. We had thought about it before, so it just didn't work out because we don't have a place for him anyways. Dakota could get a smoking jacket like the guy with the cigar room. Well, cigar smoke doesn't really smell bad, in my opinion. But weed smoke it just smells like it smells like a skunk, and I mean, if you smoke it, it probably doesn't because you can smell the difference. But like we don't smoke, so that's different. It's kind of like when someone has like alcohol breath. And then someone has coffee breath. You would much rather smell the coffee breath, but it still doesn't smell good. You know, you're not like, oh yeah, I love this breath you have. That's what it's like with weed and cigars. Or, yeah, cigars. Russian cigar smells like camel on fire with hint of wet socks.
A camel on fire?
That's funny. My uncle took a biology class in college and found out that cracked ceramics are full of bacteria. He came home and broke most of the dishes at his mom's house. Oh yeah? Pipe tobacco smells good. Yeah, that smells okay. I'm working with Clint right now, and I believe he smokes a pipe, but it's a crack pipe, so it smells a little differently. He doesn't smoke crack. He smokes a pipe. I think he smokes a pipe anyways. But the other guy who's working there right now, his name's Steve. He's an electrician. He bought some pipe tobacco the other day, and I smelled it. I didn't think it actually smelled good, like just as whatever the blend. Is it a blend? I don't know. But when it's like lit, it actually smells decent, I would say. The cold one does that because most people keep their homes shut up tight when it's cold out, so the smoke has more time to permeate the cloth. Josh, question, dude. What's invisible? What? Josh, question, dude. What's invisible but you wish people could see?
This is a riddle?
No, wait, is this a joke? Is this a riddle or are you actually asking? 42 invincible. I like the smell of a pipe. Edibles. Yeah, edibles don't smell like anything. Yeah, you do edibles. I hate cigar smell. I thought that way and let my adult brother move in. Big mistake. He brought his bad habits and people. Yeah, there's that too. But the thing is, with my brother, I would just be like, see ya. And he knows that, so he wouldn't do that. He would ask before and all that kind of jazz. At least I hope he would. Edibles taste terrible. I wouldn't know. One time my brother Dakota got dosed by accident. He ate a whole bunch of cookies that he thought were just cookies. And then the guy who had them was like, dude, what the heck? You're going to be so blitzed. He's like, what? I thought they were just cookies. They were not just cookies. Okay, I'm not seeing the thing. Okay, I'm just going to answer the question. I'm just going to answer. What is invisible, but I wish wasn't? If that's not a riddle, which I don't know what the answer would be, so I'll just answer it as if it's just a regular question. What is invisible, but I wish wasn't? Hello, Sandy's Creative Studio. I wish that... I don't know. Do you have an answer, Ash?
Is this like invisible to the viewers or like invisible in life?
I think it's just invisible in general.
I don't know.
I wish that the stupidity and absurdness in bigotry was visible. So you could see how stupid it is to be like racist, for example.
I was gonna say, it would be cool if you could see, if somebody could see what you think of them, like, or how much you love them. Because like a lot of people don't know. Or
Oh, that's so good. Ashley said if you could see how much someone cares and loves you.
Or you love them.
Or you love them. Because a lot of people
Because a lot of people think of themselves like so badly and they don't realize that someone thinks so highly of them.
That's good. That's good. I would pick love because Corinne, right? It was Corinne, right? I wish I could see people's aura. Are auras even real?
Some people say they can see people's aura.
A friend gave me a half an edible for my back pain, but it was terrible. Oh. Excellent, Ashley. Agreed, Ashley. I wouldn't want my thoughts to be visible because they would probably hurt a lot of feelings. Well, then maybe that would be something that you could work on yourself, is stop thinking such terrible things about people. Or I don't know what you mean, I guess. I don't know. How about if germs and viruses were visible? Then it would be easier to stay well. Dude,
you would like live in fear.
they would be so big.
Yeah.
Like a virus is microscopic, but they look like spiders and shit. If those were big enough to be seen, you'd freak out.
Yeah.
Nope. Don't want anyone to see that because it would mess with my image. To see what? If you were racist? I hope that's not what you mean. People refuse to admit they are racist even when you point out the comments they made, they still deny it. Well, a lot of people say things that are racist, but they themselves aren't actually racist. They just have a prejudice that needs to be worked on. That's, to me, is different than being, oh, this comes apart. That's a little different. Also, there's context. There are things that are blatantly, you're like, yeah, that's racist, dude. What the heck? But then there's other things that are different. Depends on context, depends on whatever else. But anyways, I just wish that you could see that. I wish you could see how stupid it is to actually have genuine prejudice towards someone's like skin color or background or whatever, anything like that. Because if you could see how stupid it was, like I don't care if you can see if someone's racist by looking at them. I want the racist person to see how stupid it is to be racist, because it's genuinely dumb, because it does nothing positive. Okay, we're done in the cutlery. I'm gonna change the water, and then we're gonna do plates next. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plates. Wow, that's annoying. Will you build the Hobbit cellar next year? Probably not. But I hope so. Sorry, it was in reference to Ashley's answer. Oh, that's still just as bad. No, it's not as bad. Doesn't want people to see that you don't love them? I'll screw up my image. That's funny. I'm not sure what you mean. Auras are real. I was 14 before I found out that not everyone can see them. I used to paint people's colors. So you're like Phoebe. Alright. I agree. Racism has no place in this world today. It never should have had a place ever at any time. It's weird when people say like, hey, it has no place in today's world. Well, thanks Captain Obvious, but really it should never have had a place anywhere for any reason. Not to make it worry. I don't know what I mean most of the time either. Invisible 42 has left the building, but who would even know? I think they were Invincible 42. Maybe they meant, what do you wish was invincible but isn't? I wish dogs were invincible. Or like, innocence was invincible. Ashley nailed it. Oh, now they're back. They're back. For some reason they didn't feel like answering me, but they wanted to answer Susie. I see what you're doing there, Invincible. But they said Ashley nailed it. Pineapple on pizza? Yes, of course. Anything that's good. Anything that's good on pizza should be allowed to be on pizza. I don't understand why people are like, gross, when it's not gross. You know what's gross on pizza? Sardines. That shouldn't be on pizza, because that actually doesn't taste good. Not a troll. No, I don't think you are a troll. Ham and pineapple with bacon on pizza. My favorite pizza, actually at a pizza joint that I used to work at, they put it on the menu, but it's pepperoni, ham, pineapple, and bacon. And something else too. I don't remember what it is though now. Oh, there's this spice that goes on it. Anyway, they called it the Jamaican for some reason. Even though I have no idea what's on Jamaican food. I didn't name it. I just made the thing. I used to make it for my lunch all the time when I worked there. Make a personal pizza. And anyways, they put it on the menu when I left there. They should have called it the Josh. Maybe that's what they started off with. They were like, let's call it the Jamaican. Is it mushrooms? I hear you love. See, mushrooms can be on pizza because they taste good to people. Right? I just think they're disgusting and they make me gag. But just because I don't like them doesn't mean that they shouldn't be on there. But the thing is like nobody doesn't like pineapple. I mean, there is some people, I guess. Ham and mushroom pizza. See? Yeah, I heard about that. Again, I wouldn't eat it because mushrooms don't taste good to me, but that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. My daughter in the 3rd grade said white people were jealous because black people were born with beautiful skin and didn't want to sit outside in the sun to tan. So she was like, racism doesn't make sense. It's all jealousy. Hey, it could be. Pineapple and onion. My My favorite is Meat Lovers. No sardines. A local place called There's Roadkill. Sausage, cucumber, and hot banana peppers. What? Crumble. Sausage crumble. Sausage, cucumber, and what was the other thing? I can't see it. Oh yeah, and banana peppers. Banana peppers to me are a weird taste. They have like it's like two things are trying to dominate: spice and like fermentation. They're like, hey, you want to make something taste kind of good, but also be spicy? Banana peppers. I went to college with girls of color who laid out to tan. Okay. I love everything on pizza but anchovies. Ugh. Yeah, gross. Pepperoni and mushroom is my favorite now because my friend likes it. I don't like ham or bacon or pineapple on pizza, but I have weird tastes. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? Let's see here. If animals could talk, who would be the rudest? Probably cats. Probably cats. I don't know. What do you guys think? Alligator? Alligator. Skunks? Rushing it is a poppy. Rushing? What? It is a poppy. It is for Canadian Remembrance Day today. It's to honor the war vets. What? Are you talking to someone else? Squirrels? Monkeys would be the rudest. Cats would just tell it like it is. Monkeys would be the rudest. Maybe they would be. The most racist cultures belong to the most highly group selective and thus are the ones that survive in the long term. It's inconvenient to modern morality, but that's simply how it is. Sure, it's still ridiculous. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but racism is stupid. That's my point. It's dumb. It makes no sense to hate someone for no reason. Monkeys would be the class clown. Coco the gorilla used to curse. Really? What was the favorite vegetable grown in your garden this year? My favorite are peas. So peas. We didn't get very many though. Today is Veterans Day in the USA. Also, ergo the poppy. Yes, it is. Remembrance Day / Veterans Day. Okay, I got a few more plates in here. Ashley, tell Josh you want a miniature donkey so I can look at how cute they are. Ashley actually does want a miniature donkey. Or actually a full donkey too, I don't know. A gorilla was taped shooting a bird at people taking his photo. Oh, really? Shooting the bird? I agree with you on racism, but I happen to not like a person who is of another skin color, then don't call me a racist. What? I agree with you on racism, but if I happen to not like a person who is of another skin color, don't call me racist. Why would anyone call you racist for not liking someone who happens to have another skin color? That isn't racism, and that's not reasonable. That's also stupid. I find it interesting how some people think they aren't racist, but they really are. Hypocrisy is amazing. I think I'm talking about the people who know they're racist. I don't know if you can't know you're racist because it's a choice to hate someone based off of something that doesn't matter. So if someone does something that is racist and they're not meaning to be racist or something like that and it's genuine, I don't know if that necessarily makes them racist or it makes them stupid. I don't know how to classify that. I don't think it's possible to not know you're racist because you're choosing to hate someone for something that doesn't matter. Let me. Too many people were raised with other people's opinions and never bothered to form their own, educate themselves, or open their minds. It's frustrating. Huh. About rude animals. Donkeys can be asses. Yeah. Lots of people don't realize they have racist tendencies. They have long-standing preconceived racist ideas. Yeah, I could agree with that. That's different than what I guess I'm talking about. Josh just reminded me of something I've always wondered. Do evil characters in movies think they're evil? I think that most evil characters in movies know they're evil because, well, okay, it depends on the genre. If you're robbing people for self-gain or you're doing something for self-gain that intentionally harms others or potentially harms others, you know that's bad. Your concept of preservation versus the how would you say that? The self-preservation versus harm. I don't know what the word would be, but the harm that you would inflict on others, like that being a thing, yeah, you'd know that you're evil. Now, if you're talking about like cartoon villains who are like, hey, let's poison the water supply and gain nothing from it, like that kind of archaic version of evil, they would know that too because they're trying to do something bad. Now, if you're going on to someone who has a cause and say they are doing something to benefit something in some way, but to do so takes harming others, they might be clouded by the illusion that they are actually good and not bad, not evil. But I don't know how to answer that directly. One, don't be a sociopath. We're all good here. Lots of rain and wind over the weekend, but now just windy, huh? I've got 2 goals in life. Stop the production of haterade and plastic. Nice. Hello, Amy. Doesn't Nestle make chocolate? They don't make chocolate, but they own companies that make chocolate. But they also bottle water and other things. But if you have glowing red eyes, a black uniform, and a devilish laugh, you gotta think you're different. See, those guys, are they bad? Those cartoonish type villains, where their whole thing is, yeah, wow, I don't know. Good to see you today, Josh. I have to go. Winter tires appointment in 30 minutes. All right, Karen. Hello, Joe. Nestle destroys habitats. I have heard that. I have not seen the evidence necessarily, but I've also not looked for it. Yeah, bottling water is evil. It's stealing from the public resources. You know what's ridiculous about that is that people know that bottled water is the same as well, okay, so bottled water, you can get like spring water, which is typically better for you than tap water, city water. It also tastes better. But bottled water, and it's got like minerals and whatever in it, which is good for you. I can't actually, I don't even know what I was going to say exactly to that point. I don't know if bottled water is bad. I think that plastic is pretty terrible. So if you can put it in a cardboard juice box water bottle type thing. So you guys see our Prime Minister Trudeau? Oh my God, that was hilarious. Just Google Justin Trudeau water box bottle type thing or something like that. Man, it's funny. I don't know if bottled water is bad because like it's a better water for you. The thing is that it depletes resources if those springs can't be replenished, those lakes and all that stuff, and if the glaciers keep shrinking. So in that sense it would be bad. I can agree with that. But it's a better water for you in theory, let's say, because maybe they do take out all the minerals. I don't know, because they just say bottled at the source. But like, I don't know if that's actually accurate. But let's just say that we believe the label and it's bottled at the source. If you don't have to treat the water, right? If it's high up enough, whereas you just literally can just drink the water, like you're not going to get beaver fever or anything like that, then that's to me is a good thing. The thing that's not good would be city water. Oh, I finally fell. Would be city water that has harmful chemicals in it that kill more harmful bacteria and whatnot. I don't know. I'm not I don't know. Fiji water is the best. Do you think? Beaver fever. LOL, I think I had that when I was younger. Nutmeg and cinnamon is poisonous too. Is it really? I like any water but Nestle. Nestle tastes bad to me. Does it really? When I get bottled water, I typically get Smart Water or I don't know what it is, but the water that comes in the jugs, that comes in those things. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have a label on it. If I knew that these streams got this philosophical, I'd have tried to make more of them for sure. Todd, I don't know if they necessarily always do. I just try to answer questions and then sometimes we go down a thing. I got introed by a call, so I missed some. But Josh, man, yours is good. I could walk 100 miles away from the individuals that will contaminate it. What? What is? The plastic is bad for sure. But no, for sure. And whether the water is any better is questionable. Years ago, I was told that Evian is naive backwards. And I still laugh out loud at that. Huh. I love my Brita, and it helps keep my coffee maker clean as well. See, the thing, though, is if you drink distilled water or overly purified water, that doesn't have any minerals in it, and if that was all you were to drink and you didn't supplement your minerals and vitamins separately, you would then deplete your minerals from your body and you'd become unhealthy. Now I know we had like a huge, I don't know if it was huge, I had like a discussion in the comments of my one video where I mentioned that when I went to LA and we bought the distilled water to flush out my radiator and coolant system in my truck. I mentioned that if you were to drink only distilled water and not supplement your vitamins and minerals separately, you would eventually die. That is true, but a lot of people said that it wasn't true because they only drink distilled water and blah, 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 blah. Well, the reason why I said it was true is not because I just made it up, it's because it's scientific. The thing is that when people drink distilled water, they probably also have like a health reason to do that, and then on top of that, supplement their needs with pills and stuff that have those minerals and vitamins in them that they need to survive. So since vitamins and minerals are water soluble, when you drink it, all the minerals and vitamins that are in your body currently will then get flushed out of your system, and then the more you do that, the more it happens. That's just facts. Can't help it. So now I forget why I went on this tangent, but yeah. Distilled water is more clean than regular water, but it also has no taste either. That's because it has no minerals in it. It's not good for you. It's the opposite. Although some people need to take it, but then take certain minerals and stuff separately. Thanks, Delphina. Wow, that's very kind of you. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I've been meaning to get a tripod. Trust me, I've been meaning to. It's just I don't normally go to stores that sell them. But thank you so much. Come on, open up. There we go. I drink tap water and do not even filter it. Yeah, you don't have to filter it. Like, I mean, technically it is fine to drink. But if you were to only drink tap water and then nothing else in your diet would do that, that's also not good for you. But that's like the same with everything. Now, oh, I forgot to say. So I used to work in a styrofoam plant. So we had to take these, I don't know if you'd call them a course. It wasn't really a course. But a thing about water, a water treatment or whatever. And they talked about this kind of stuff. About that. Like, I wouldn't have even known about the distilled water thing. I would have been like, yeah, distilled water, whatever. It's clear. Looks like water to me. Our water is gross. The tap water where I grew up was awesome. Oh yeah? Well, we have well water and it does not taste good. It has an abundance of sodium in it. So, that's not good for you either. Josh, it is ultra pure water that kills you. It even draws minerals from you. Distilled isn't great, but it doesn't kill you. No, I didn't say that it kills you. The water itself doesn't kill you. Distilled water doesn't have minerals in it. Your body has minerals in it. Once you drink that water, it will take the minerals that are in your body because they are water soluble. They will go into the water that you've just drank, and then that you will pass that water by taking a leak, and then those minerals that were there are gone. Whereas if you drink, like say you took water out of my tap here and drank this, you would gain minerals, too much sodium, but you would gain minerals. Whereas in that case you don't. Whereas in city water, they add minerals after they treat it, right? But it tastes gross, tastes chlorinated. Or I guess it depends on where you are. I grew up with sulfur water. I moved and had city water. It tastes like chlorine, and we switched to a local spring water company. We moved again back to well water, but stay with the spring water. Yeah, spring water is the best for you, apparently. Water filter system. Yeah. So water filter systems also have, like in their filters, it'll filter out all the bad shit and the good stuff, and then it'll go back up and it'll go through another filter that might, depending on your water system, the ones that like my mom has, or well, she used to have. Anyways, it goes through the system, whatever, blah 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 blah, and then it re-gives you, like it goes through another thing, canister thing that puts the minerals back in. So this is like a canister of mineral. I don't know how it works exactly, but it just goes through all these filters that take away everything because the well water is disgusting. Then it puts back in the stuff that you need or whatever, and then that's what you drink, I guess. Fluoride calcifies a part of the brain that affects immune systems, among other things. My tap water always tasted fine. But just like fish in the bayou, what? Once finding out toxicity, I was done. Oh yeah. See, I don't know if that's true or not. I guess I'll have to take your word for it. But yeah, try living in the 3M contaminated zones. I live right in the heart of one. Tap water is sketchy here, regardless of what they tell us. Yeah, I mean I don't know, but I don't know. I just know what I've learned. That's it. And maybe I was lied to. Who knows? Sweden water doesn't taste of chlorine at all. It is amazing. Fluoride, calcium. I already read that. Our well water tasted fine, but left rust all over things. Oh, so it probably had too much sodium in it, or whatever else. Who knows? And then that rusted everything. Or your pipes were getting rusty inside, and the water carried it out, and then when it dried, the only thing that was left was the rusty stuff. I don't know. See, where we live, you have to have copper pipes or PEX, so plastic, so that you don't have a rusting issue. And then your drain can be whatever. Well, I don't know, whatever, but they can be more things. Like some people still have like wood pipes, which I think is amazing because I didn't even know that was a thing until recently. Like my friend, well, my cousin-in-law, he works for the city, or used to work for the city. He works for a different company now that, I don't know, it's whatever. And he goes and works in like sanitation when it comes to like sewer and like storm drains and all those types of things. Anyways, they came across, they had to go work on I don't remember exactly how it was. But anyways, they went into a pipe that was made out of wood. Which, what the hell? How do you do that? It's pretty cool. But anyways, they were working on that pipe, and it's a city pipe. When I was a kid, all of our white clothes usually turned orange. We had so much rust in our lines. Dang. High iron. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. About half of Philadelphia's city water is still distributed by old wood pipes. Maybe like a hollow log. Yeah, I don't know if they make it out of individual planks somehow, like a wine barrel, or if they have it like a hollowed out log. See, I guess in theory it makes sense because it's not being exposed to oxygen if it's underground, so it doesn't get very much oxygen to it. Like if there's no air touching it, there's going to be very little oxygen, so it doesn't rot. And they probably also use rot resistant, like naturally rot resistant woods like cedar, fir, and hemlock, stuff like that. I don't know what hardwoods would have the same properties. Maybe poplar. Huh. That's cool. They are hollowed out logs. Huh. I don't think that people who work on the sewer side are getting enough credit. Imagine how much they are keeping us from germs and other nasty. Yeah. When I was little, out grandmother's well tasted great. When she got a pump installed, the water still tastes fine, but it would eat holes in the metal bucket and dipper. Really? So did they then go into a different... I wonder why. In Michigan, I remember blonde hair turning green from hard water. Ah, not enough sodium. I can't resist. A log. It's it's big, it's heavy wood. Okay. Rot is not the problem. Microorganisms that stick to the wood are. So what? That's what breaks it down? Would that not be considered rot? Because like rot is living, which is organisms. I don't know what you mean. Rot is not the problem for what? Like if your wooden pipe is disappearing because it's disintegrating, would you be like, oh no, don't worry, it's not rotting, this is micro... I don't know what you mean. I bet they coated the outside of the logs with tar. The ancient Romans used to drink wine from lead goblets. It made them nuts. Apparently, the fall of Rome can be contributed to lead poisoning. Same with like a lot of like things that happened in the youth in America and Canada was from lead poisoning during a certain period of time. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but like blamed it on crack when it was probably a couple of things. What? Oh, okay. 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh, Jesus. I'm back. I'm almost done these dishes too. 1 year ago, did you ever think you would be having conversations with 200 people about water while washing your dishes? No, I didn't. Paint used to have lead in it was a big part of the problem. Apparently kids ate chips with it. Yeah. My house is 100 years old. I just hope my pipes aren't too. All things are possible with Josh. It's fun though. 200 people can take the conversation about anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. So it used to be that people would just ask me questions about art, and now they're just like, hey, what do you think about Pluto not becoming a planet again when they talked about it being redesignated as a planet? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't even know if that was the thing that we talked about here or if that was somewhere else. So enjoy these lives. Well, I'm glad you like them. Probably the lead paint chips taste good, LOL. Our house is 200 years old and the pipes are fine. Dude, your house is 200 years old? Where do you live, Leslie? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, would a woodchuck chuck wood? I guess so. Where do you live, Leslie? You don't drink the water. Man, this sun is annoying. Does lead paint leak through new paint? Because my paint chips are most definitely leaded. I don't think so. Because once it's cured, it's cured. So just paint over it. I don't know. I don't know. You can always just take the lead paint off. Don't complain about sun this time of year. My house is 136 years old, but we put new pipe in. Yeah, I saw your house. It's awesome. I better not to question at this point. Better not to question what? What? Did Leslie answer me? Did she say where she lives? What? How do you have Gardner, Maine in an old house? Maybe it's 150. What's Gardner, Maine? Maine, like the in the U.S. Maine? Or like, is there like another Maine that's like a British Maine? Or like a Scotland Maine? I don't know if those exist, but maybe they do. Removing the lead paint requires hazmat. You have a bunch of red tape. Or you can do it yourself, and then there's no red tape. You don't need hazmat, you just need a respirator. And then you can go from there. You can get your place, what do you call it? Well, I guess it depends on where you are. Here, you do not need to, as far as I know. If you're going to demo, usually you just need to yellow bag your stuff. You need to have a respirator, and you can choose to get, what is it called? They like pressurize your shit there, so everything, I don't know, it's like a whole thing. I've never done it before, it's so expensive. But if the town catches you, it is a huge fine. Todd says, I've been meaning to tell you, Josh, when I see work on your property, it makes me regret selling my log home in the country. Hang on to that place. Oh, I plan on hanging on to this place. That's why I got it. You should not sand lead paint or eat it. Just kids breathe in the dust. Well, anyone breathing in the dust is not good. So, you gotta just, I mean, do it smart. That's part of why it costs a lot, is because they like cordon off everything. But it's, I mean, you just remove it a different way. But you can just paint over it, I think. Do painters usually taste the paint? Disposal issues. Well, where I'm from, it's easy to dispose of it. You just bring it to the eco center, you pay, and then they take care of it. Super simple. Or at least it has been. I used to do demo more regularly than I do now. I don't really do it hardly at all. I hardly do any of the construction side of my business, but how do you dispose of the paint? Well, you gotta vacuum it up, yellow bag it, bring it in. When I put siding on my house, they did have to use hazmat too. I guess maybe it just depends on where you are. Like, that seems a little far. Hazmat, like, maybe I'm unclear of what hazmat is. Because, like, all you need is a respirator so you don't breathe it in. I don't know what a hazmat, like, how is that beneficial? That doesn't make sense to me. See you later, Sandy. Hazardous materials, asbestos siding, was a thing in the 60s. Yeah. I do demo, but not on purpose. Small jellyfish, like the huge, gorgeous one at the cake shop. I'm not sure what that means, Bonnie. Small jellyfish, like the huge, gorgeous one at the cake shop. Are you asking something or saying something? Did I miss something earlier? Decision time. Beavis or Butthead and why? Uh, hmm. Beavis or Butthead? Well, they're kind of a pair. You can't really have one without the other, otherwise it doesn't make much sense. But if I had to if I had to choose one, I would pick Beavis solely because of Cornholio. So, yeah. Amy says, "Stay fancy. I've got to F off now." See you later, Amy. My son works in demo and wears a hazmat suit. Why would you wear a hazmat suit? Okay. Is he wearing a hazmat suit or is he just wearing like a protective garment? Google hazmat and then tell me if that's what he's wearing, because that doesn't make any sense unless he's like dealing with like vapors. That just doesn't make any sense. Like typically, okay, so in one of these houses, I I wore like a white suit thing, right? It had a hood, a respirator, and goggles, and I was working with asbestos. There's been times where I was just like, screw it. This might be asbestos, but I'm just going to do this. And then that's probably stupid, right? But because asbestos, when it's not disturbed, is fine. It's when you like start breaking into it and then like that, like the dust will pop out and you breathe that in. That's the bad shit. That's what you don't want to deal with. So you have a respirator that is, I forget what the abbreviation is, but what the heck is it? Anyway, whatever. You got a certain. Is it SM? This is gonna bug me now. Anyways, you have that respirator. You can have a face shield, whatever you want, and then you have like the suit shit, so that you can just fold it inside out and throw it out when you're done. Hazmat seems like overkill for that. I don't know. The town I live in was built around Exxon. My elementary school gym was lined in uncovered asbestos insulation. I'm alive. Probably mutated, but asbestos. FFP3N95. Okay, that doesn't sound right, but that sounds like we're on the right trail. Self-contained breathing apparatus. My mom had asbestos trivets to protect countertops from hot pots. Huh. Yes, can you weld me a small jellyfish commissioned by me? Yeah, if you email me, Bonnie, then yeah, we can do that. I've actually made several small jellyfish. Did you see them? I usually mount them onto a piece of wood. That's what he does. He cleans it up. But why a hazmat suit? That is not a hazmat suit. Because, okay, maybe it is a hazmat suit. It's like, maybe there's different levels. Okay, in that case, then I agree. If what I described to you is a hazmat suit, then yeah. Like, hazardous materials suit. That's what that stands for. I guess technically that is a hazardous material. It's just, when I think of a hazmat suit, I think of like the orange, where you can't cut them. They're pressurized. So you have your own shit to deal with. You have oxygen, perhaps, or maybe you have a full face, whatever, respirator thing. I don't know. Biohazard. Oh, that is biohazard. Okay, sorry. I'm wrong. Elizabeth is leaving, I think. She said, have a great day / evening. A Terminator hand sculpture would be sick, Josh. Well, if you want to buy one, I will make you one. think you're talking about camp type hazmat. What are you barking at? Oh, I think you're barking at the dryer. Did you guys hear Tina there? Okay, I think I was just confused. There was a gas leak less than a mile from my house that ate the paint off the cars in the parking lot, but we were never notified. One guy at the plant died immediately. Holy shit. What kind of gas was it? Was it, wow. That's crazy. Okay, I have 2 more dishes. Nope. Forgot about these. Almost forgot about Dre there. Okay. So another random question. Do you name your art pieces or just numbered or something? I do name them depending on what they are, but if there's something that I've made a bunch of, then I'm just like, jellyfish. Like those jellyfish that Bonnie was talking about. I don't know if she actually saw them, but I'm just going to assume she did. I just called those jellyfish, and then I don't know what number I'm on because I make a bunch of them. And I make a bunch of them because I just used to just sell them at the store. So I would just make a whole bunch because I knew that people bought them and then sell them for whatever. I think they were like $100 or something like that. And then when it comes to paintings, I usually name those individually, but sometimes if I can't think of a title, I'll just be like say if it's Bob Marley, I'll just say Bob Marley. I've painted Bob Marley like 4 times, so I don't know how many times I've named the painting Bob Marley. But yeah, it just depends on how I don't know, it just depends. Like Monsters Inc. 2113. Nailed it. Wait, where was that? The Great Cornholio. Kathy's leaving. Have a good afternoon, evening, Josh. And I actually have to pack up kittens and go to a friend's for the day. Wait, are those the kittens that we helped you name? Don't remember the chemical, but my ex got a check for a new paint job when it happened because it was working there, but him I'm not asking. Oh, you guys don't get along anymore. Is that why your ex is, I guess? Maybe it's just me, but I spend way too much time trying to name an art project. Just a goofy thing with my way my brain works. Do you still want $1,000 for that bass pick? Is that how much I said it was? Then yeah. Do you still want to buy it? I don't remember you asking for it, but if you did, then yeah, I would honor whatever I said before. In the current climate, I can totally understand Beavis demanding more TP for his bunghole or bungholio. Can we see the little dog? Nope, she's not here anymore. Yes, Josh, Rosie and Walter, along with Reed and Daisy, my friend named. Ah, okay. MTV got canceled in my house because at a young age I had a super impersonation of the TP for my bunghole exchange. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Everything I have woven has been named weird things. My blanket is named boring. Nice. Woven. What is weaving? My teenage brothers were pissed. Everything I've woven has been named weird things. So like you have like you make, you know what I'd like to make one day is a tapestry. I wonder how you do that. Do you need like a loom? I know someone who has a loom. Josh, did you see the poppy pic I tagged you on? Oh, I just spit. Did you see that? Tagged you on an Insta for the Sydney Opera House. Lit up poppies on the sales. I probably didn't look yet. Santino? No, I didn't see it. I never looked yet. Yes, you need a loom. Did someone name their blanket kittens? Looms, pretty sure you could make one. Really? I guess. I mean, someone made them. My tapestry is named Granny, and yes, made on a loom. I need to get a loom. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to loom stuff, but yeah. I think that would be cool. I want to make a tapestry of like, you know, like what you would see like in an old like Orthodox church or like an old Catholic church, where it's just like, it'll be like similar to like the stained glass window. So it would be like a depiction of whatever Bible verse or whatever. I want to do that, but I want it to be like Kurt Cobain or something instead of Jesus. And people will be like, oh, is that Jesus? And I'll be like, no, it's Kurt Cobain. I think that would be great. I made an Afghan and named it Stan. The Afghan is Stan. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you. You need a proper loom. Tapestries are hard work. Mine took 2 months and mine is only 1 meter by 30 centimeters. Well, did you work on it constantly or did you work on it kind of sporadically? Because like maybe you could have made it faster. But also, is it like, did you only make one? Because with experience, you could probably go faster. Puddle water. Okay, I think this is the last dish of this pan. You need, nothing can kill me, not even my vodka addiction or smoking for 45 years. Pretty bold statement. That's exactly the kind of pun name I obsess over for a wood carving. Really? A tapestry like that would be done on a frame loom. Simple to make, just tedious to set up. My wife does cross stitch. It's super detailed. Really, Dave? Send me a picture. Also, tell your son to message me back. God damn it. Okay, that is it. Nope, one more. Well, technically 2 more. And then I'm gonna. Eileen, hello, caught you live. Hello, Eileen. Dishes. Finally, and people are gonna get ants. Ants in the winter? Not likely. Every 1 centimeter is 100 threads. Could you make it out of yarn instead so it's thicker? How long would it take you to do dishes if you didn't stream? Just curious. Probably like, I don't know, half an hour. But I keep stopping, going like this, reading questions, going back up. LOL, I did text Sean, message. LOL, I did text Sean to message you, Josh. Sorry about that. Did he? Did you? He was probably like, screw that. I watch that guy's YouTube. Good old Sean. I'm like, hey, Sean. I'll be like, when he messages me back, I'll be like, hey, Sean, sorry it took me so long to reply to your reply. But this is what I need. Should we do like a 200-person Zoom session where we're all doing our dishes? That would be hilarious. The detail would be lost if you have thicker yarn. Oh, that's true. Unless you didn't need much detail. If you made it more abstract. Oh, but if you did yarn, you could do a much bigger one faster. So if you just translate the... Translate? No, if you scale up your thing so that it works. So if your picture becomes, instead of say you wanted it to be like, 4 feet or whatever, you would have to make it like 20 feet. That would be awesome. I'm game for the Zoom wash, LOL. I usually do my dishes while Josh does his lives. Got mine done yesterday during the sandwich making. Oh, the sandwich was pretty good. If you've never had a Nanu sandwich, you gotta try it. And Elvis. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to start. Yeah, I got lots to do. It's not gonna be that interesting, but it'll be in the next vlog. I'll try to make it interesting. So, I think this is it. All right, guys. So thanks for hanging out while I do the dishes, and we talked about some good stuff. I don't remember everything, but hazmat suits, butthead, So thank you, Lindsay, for moderating. If you're still here, she is still here. And thank you for everyone else for saying hi. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate all of those. I will see you. Well, probably my next video will be a vlog. All right. See you later. Oh, I always get this wrong. I have my phone the opposite way. So yeah, stupid. The camera's right here, as you can see, and the X is right above it. Okay. See ya.